This is Walter Smith on Blue Moon Rising TV for the little piece of Walter's Glass Half Full. Now we're going to shine a bit of positivity into the world of Manchester City in what could appear to be a fairly dark week for some. Michael Long. It's amazing how many glory hunting United fans come crawling out of the woodwork when we lose. Mate, you can tell me about that. I'd actually had people text me, family relatives, that I honestly thought had died. I'd not heard from them in that long. I had people I'd not seen since school. They were there actually Facebooking me, telling me about this great victory. But in some ways, I can see where they're coming from. I mean, if you think about what's actually happened since the last time we lost at Old Trafford, we've had a big Olympics come along. Prince William actually got married. He then had a child who's now a toddler, and they've got a second child on the way, all in the space of that time. In other ways, I can't blame United fans. We put a little bit of perspective into it. They don't have many big games at the moment. We've been playing in Rome this year. We've been playing in Moscow this year. We've been playing in Munich this year. We've been playing in Barcelona this year. And United have had none of that. So for them to get a little bit giddy about the result, I can perfectly understand. Jonathan Delamos, I know where you go from here to the Championship. Mate, get yourself a big pile of cash and get down to the bookies if you feel that strongly about it. You'll get great odds. Might even get yourself a nice little holiday out of that one. If you look at City in terms of the quality of player that we've got, quality of managers that we've managed to bring in, if you look at the stadium expansion and with the extra revenue that's going to bring in, if you look at the academy, that academy is absolutely stunning. We've got huge deals, huge sponsorship deals that are all set in place there, pal. Pouring money into the club. The owners have decided they've got Melbourne City, New York City. We are now a global club. And for you to think we're going down to the Championship, pal, earn yourself some money on it. Tar Redden, lol. City are finished. You guys can spend a maximum of 50 million per year because of FFP. The days of you buying the title are over, smiley face. If you could tell me a club that's actually won the title without spending a load of cash in the last few years, I'd be quite happy. Answers on a postcard, please. I tell you who FFP has hurt. FFP is going to kill off teams like Villa, Spurs, Newcastle. They're the teams that are most affected by FFP. Why? They can't invest. If FFP rules were there at the time in 2008, St Mansour would have never have bought City. He couldn't make his dreams come true, and our dreams come true. FFP, or this £50 million, was just there last season. As the chairman described at the time, it's a pinch. Now, what you've also got to think about here is it's been challenged in court at the moment. So whether it's still going to stand next summer, whether the rules are going to apply to City the same next summer, who knows? We'll soon find out though. Just wishful thinking on your behalf. As we all know, FFP was set up by a cosy cartel of clubs, the top teams that wanted to stay there, and revenue has a massive impact on your ability to stay in the European competitions. So for you to be touting FFP as some kind of grand gesture of sportsmanship, it's to keep the cosy cartel. So remember, Blues, whether you're on tour at the moment like myself, we'll be back in the Clarence next week recording. I do believe I'd like to keep it positive, keep it blue, and remember, Blues, keep it half full. Time for another.
Hi, this is Sean Good at Feed the Goat. Subscribe to Blue Moon Rising TV now.